Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. Your friendly neighborhood JUGGALO, the Carmen Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. Back here tonight with the Hours of Chaos podcast. Episode number 67, y'all. We have a very special guest tonight. So tonight will be a very special Hours of Chaos podcast. Not only is it going to be an Hours of Chaos podcast here live on Carnival Spirits, but it is also going to be a live in the tunnels follow-up interview with the one and only Tommy James. My brother and your brother. He said he had a lot of dope news that he said he wanted to drop exclusively here on the Hours of Chaos podcast and exclusively here on Carnival Spirits here first, y'all. What up to the three people in the chat? What up, Miss Moon? Yes, Cult of Chaos. Moon Mob. What up, Tommy James? What up, Charles Reeves? Also, you guys see those other hashtags here on the screen. So we're going to get into some of the bit of news. And then we're going to have our special guest, Tommy James. So also, super chats are welcome if you guys want to put any in. Also, go get yourselves a Dawn Chaos t-shirt. If you want, get yourselves a Carnival Spirits t-shirt. Like I said, probably with fall coming around, I really want to get Dawn Chaos sweaters, t-shirts, like t-shirts obviously, but sweatshirts, and possibly even Dawn Chaos hoodies, y'all. And possibly beanies for this fall season. I also now, thanks to Charles Reeves last night, we're going to probably around election time in November get an exclusive Dawn Chaos like election parody shirt, but it will say like Dawn Chaos hashtag Karma Millionaire 2020. How many of y'all would rock one of those? We see our special guest, Tommy James, in the chat. He will be on here after we cover the news because he hit me up saying he wanted to drop stuff exclusively here on the Hours of Chaos podcast and here at Carnival Spirits. This is where he wanted to do it. So let's get into our first topic of the night of news. First bit of news. For those that don't know, Psychopathic merch is having a 40% off Labor Day sale. So go ahead and get yourself, if there's a Psychopathic CD you've always wanted that you don't have, here's your chance to go ahead and get one. Also, everything is 40% off. Like, there's like basketball jerseys on there that are like now on sale for $35, y'all. You can get a basketball jersey for only $35, y'all. That is dope. So that, of course, the background on this side of the wall is still being worked on, but for right now, this is the only thing I can add as a background. Y'all see Jay and Shaggy over here kicking it with the Don. If the music's too loud and you guys can't hear me over the background music, just let me know. Because I wanted to add that to the Hours of Chaos podcast now, where there's background music playing as I'm discussing stuff, and it makes the show even sound cooler. So that was the first bit of news for y'all. Make sure y'all are sharing this all over social media. Make sure you're using the hashtags there on the screen. It's until Tuesday, October 2nd. So that's how long the sale's going. And then Kung Fu Vampires Come Down LP is out now. So go ahead and pick yourself up Kung Fu Vampires' latest album called Come Down. Also, Kung Fu Vampire is going to be going on tour. So make sure you guys catch Kung Fu Vampire on tour. Also, DJ Clay's latest album is also out today, so go pick yourselves up a copy of that new DJ Clay, y'all. That new DJ Clay, Over the Fear. So go check that out. Shout outs to DJ Clay and Kung Fu Vampire. Who knows? You never know. Kung Fu Vampire might be on here for another follow-up interview, or we might even get DJ Clay on here. You never know. But shout outs to them from here at Carnival Spirits at the Hours of Chaos podcast. Also, Insane Clown Posse announces Wicked Weekends, a special series of chilling shows happening throughout October. So basically, ICP's going to be going on a little tour leading up to Hollow Wicked, and it's called Wicked Weekends. So, you guys aren't going to Hollow Wicked and any of those shows are near you, definitely go check them out. I'm definitely going to be at the Hollow Wicked show, which is going to be dope. This will be my first time in Detroit. Let's promote it, y'all. The Dawn comes to Detroit October 31st. Dawn Chaos finally comes to Detroit October 31st. I get to come to the birthplace of the wicked shit. And I get to party with y'all. So who all am I going to be partying with in Detroit? Who's all going to come welcome the Dawn to Detroit? The Dawn makes his way to Motown October 31st. Not only am I going to be in Detroit for Hollow Wicked, I'm also going to be there Devil's Night. So I'm going to be there Devil's Night, all the way until November 3rd, y'all. Not only am I going to be in Detroit just kicking it with y'all, but I'm also going to be doing some business up there with my connections up there. So I will definitely be there doing business also. So when you guys see your boy, come say what up, give a dab, give a hug. Let's get a picture together and what have you. But I'm going to be there all the way from Devil's Night until November 3rd because I'm going to be doing some business stuff up there too. Maybe even possibly doing some photo shoots up there. Maybe even get an interview up there. I might possibly interview someone, or a certain media company might interview me. You never know. Like I said, it's also going to be promotion and business going on in Detroit besides kicking it with y'all. Making moves. In other news, Blaze and Jelly Roll single, they say, was featured on Strange Music's Soundcheck Spotify playlist. And who knows, y'all, Dawn could possibly even get an interview with Tech Nine. You never know. With my connections, anything's possible now. Also, the Church of Mushroomhead releases new EP, Inhuman Beings. So, former Mushroomhead member and current Jeffrey Nothing member Church has dropped a brand new solo EP entitled Unhuman Beings. This EP contains 4 tracks. Also, currently, as we are doing this podcast live here in good old Colorado, the first night of Gore Fest is already going down right now in Denver. The 14th annual Gore Fest. And people are probably wondering, Don, how come you ain't at Gore Fest? Just because I'm not at the first night does not mean I will probably not be at the other nights. Maybe. And if I don't go to Gore Fest this year, I don't go to Gore Fest. I'm also just trying to save room and time to go to Detroit, because once I get to Detroit, it's going to be awesome. I'll be going to Hall Wicked and doing a bunch of other stuff. Like I said, business stuff. I'll be doing parties there. But who knows? Maybe if there's the current member of Carnival Spirits that's also from Colorado at Gore Fest right now, you never know. She could possibly even get some interviews too. You never know. But yeah, the 14th annual Gore Fest is currently going on right now. The first night is going down right now as I speak.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
So what other topics on there that I should be discussing, y'all? What is going on in the underground community that I should know about that I probably don't know about, or in our Juggalo community? Because I am the Don, so make sure you guys are sharing this all over social media. You guys know you don't have anything else to be watching on a Friday night than the Hours of Chaos podcast. Because tonight is not only the Hours of Chaos podcast, but it's also an In the Tunnels segment, a follow-up In the Tunnels, you might say. So if y'all are ready, in the chat, if you're ready for our guest for the night, I want to hear y'all in the chat chant, Tommy James, Tommy James. When I say Tommy, y'all say James, Tommy. Or say, we want Tommy. We want Tommy. When I say dawn, y'all say chaos. Dawn. All right, y'all. And without further ado, I present to y'all, without further ado, I present to y'all the one and the only Tommy James. Link sent. And now we wait. Now we wait, y'all. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for exclusive news about to be dropped? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance, for the 7 viewers watching at home, and for this underground Juggalo Nation. Okay, no one else hit the link to the chat. In the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, currently living in Washington State, will probably currently be making Colorado his official home. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man that is about to blow up. This man has a lot of exclusive news for y'all. This man has been working with a lot of people. So let's get the sound effects going. I present to you guys the one and only Tommy motherfucking James. What is good, brother?
What's up, y'all? What's happening, man? Much love and respect. Don Chaos, the Karma Millionaire himself. Much love to everybody in the chat. How we doing tonight?
Good. Let's hear that. Another applause for Tommy James, y'all.
I like that, man. That's a nice touch. So, I am happy that you had me on here to do this follow-up, my friend, because it's been a busy year, as a lot of people have seen, and as some may have not seen. So I guess I'll get right into it. What I'll basically do is I'll run down all this new info and everything we're doing for the last quarter of the year. And then if you or anyone in the chat has any questions, feel free. Basically, the biggest piece of news that I have right now is this is a call to all talent, all producers, all engineers, beat makers, graphic designers. I am now putting together my own little label. It's called Dirty Ritual Entertainment, and we're working with everybody right now behind the scenes. As far as we got in-house videographers, in-house graphic designers, and if you're an artist, a beat maker, a singer, podcaster, anything, hit us up. Tommy James _official at Instagram. A DM works best. But that's the big thing. We're putting together all these different people. Shout out my team, everyone we're working with right now. It's basically a deal where it's all in-house, all music videos, all graphics. Everything's going to be done by us. And I just really want to extend the olive branch. Anybody out there looking for artwork, any beat makers wanting to network, anybody who wants to come in, man, hit me up and let's put our heads together. Because as of right now, I'm also putting together a tour. Money, Murder, and Marijuana tour. I'm talking to promoters in Vegas and in the Midwest. So expect a tour by the end of the year. Expect the web store, Tommy James Shop, by the end of the year. Expect all the music that I put out within the last year and a half to be digital and physical, which means official presses, official merch. So that's the biggest thing I just wanted to tell everybody is by the end of the year, Dirty Ritual Entertainment's going to be up and off the ground, and so will the web store and everything being on all these streaming platforms. Until then, feel free to peep my music on my YouTube channel or on SoundCloud or even on my Instagram. We got a bunch of shit on there. So anyway, that's the biggest thing, man. As you know, I have the Brainworms Project, which is a collaboration album with, members of Bone Thugs, D12, 3-6 Mafia, Swag Tooth, Says Crew, and artists like ABK, Brother Lynch, Liquid Assassin, and so many more. Like, just not to leave anyone out, but every song has at least 1 or 2 killers on it, maybe even 3. So Brainworms is going to be coming by the end of the year, official press. It'll be streaming. I released a good handful of tracks on my YouTube. Feel free to just check them out for free. because the main thing is, man, we do this music because we love it, man. This is something that we have an emotional and spiritual attachment to. So it's magic, man, and we're going to keep working. We're more positive and driven than ever to just bring you the best of the best, working with everybody, nobody excluded, man. And let's fucking make it happen, you know. And that's on that subject. I do want to announce that I have a project coming up that will be included on a Brainworms Chapter 2. We've done so many collaborations. We kept it going into hyperdrive, and you're going to see me working with some artists that are in the rock genre. We got some shit with Jonathan Davis of Korn. We're reaching out to more people. We got some shit I can also confirm with Tommy James, the original Tommy James, and the Shondells, the OG. I'm the new generation, and we're going to do a remake of Crimson and Clover, which is a really popular classic rock song. I'm sure most people are somewhat familiar. So that's definitely going to be dope as fuck. In addition to that, we're working with other artists I can confirm, like Esham, Twista, King ISO. I mean, there's more. And more people of the rock genre we're reaching out to. But there's going to be a Brainworms Chapter 2. That probably won't come out until the next year, 2020, but Brainworms, all my projects from Spirit Resin to Brain Rot with Shaggy the Airhead to Lung Butter, Rotten and Forgotten, Fanimals. We put out like 6 projects and a mixtape this year, and we're going to keep putting that content out for y'all. Boom, boom, one after another. There's not going to be a wait for videos. We got more music videos coming too. As soon as I hit 500 subs on YouTube, I will drop 2 new music videos, one animated and one live action. And we're really more than halfway there. So everything's moving along dope, man. Much love to everybody out there who's checked me out. Much love to the Dawn, of course. Much love to all the Juggalo family out there and all my real supporters out there who have been continuing to show me love and allowing me to do this. I've been working a normal job less and less and focusing on music more and more. And, you know, that's what you got to do. Eventually, you got to kind of, at least in my thing, you know, it's time to tour. It's time to put 100% of our time into this. So if you're an artist and you want to tour, you want to work, send me links to your music. If you're a beat maker, send me links, send me beats. Let's get this cracking, because I'm talking to everybody right now. Like, the doors are open. It's just time to walk through them. So that's really all it is. Let me see what else I wanted to tell y'all about. Currently as well right now, I am focusing on, I have so many different designs for merch and stuff lined up. Like, it's really one of these things where I want people to be involved. What do you want to see? What kind of merch do you want? Because right now we're looking at everything from shorts to full uniforms, of course, jerseys, T-shirts, beanies, hats, lighters. I mean, it'll all be just in time for the holidays. Tommy James shop will be good to go, and then you'll be able to check out all my music everywhere digitally. So that's pretty much the biggest pieces of news, and those new projects. Fucking the biggest one I'm excited that I can announce is confirmed is with Esham, Jonathan Davis of Korn. That's one track, and then the Tommy James remake. Our personal, it's going to be dope. That's another thing. Another thing I wanted to drop. We're doing shit. We're talking to people and doing something that's more of a live band project. So it'll be me rapping and doing my Tommy James shit over live instruments. That's where you're going to see some of these other collabs come into play, which are people who branch off into alternative and the metal worlds. You know, we want to bring it together because I'm a fan of all this shit, as I know many of us are. So, man, that's really the biggest news, you know, before I quit running my chopper, man. That's the biggest pieces of news is everything I just dropped, man. Expect a Brainworms Chapter 2, and anybody who enjoyed that Brain Rot project, I did an EP. It's actually 10 tracks, so it's closer to a full project with Shaggy the Airhead, one of my favorite producers. I just love those people who reach out the box and allow me to create my art and allow us to come out of left field and play with different sounds. That's why you're going to get a live band project, and you're going to get shit that sounds different. You're also going to get some 2 side projects under the Dirty Ritual Entertainment Group that I'm working on. And it's Red Yetis, me and my homeboy Trizzle. I'm putting him on two bearded redhead motherfuckers looking like Yetis, rapping like motherfuckers, red Yetis. That's going to be a podcast and a side project, a rap duo. And we'll talk about everything from politics to marijuana culture to underground music news. So much love and respect to everybody, all my lovers, haters, supporters. Shout out to Moses Beats, 4 a.m. Studios, everybody holding it down. Also look forward to a super group project. I've done all these collabs. Some of these people I've continued to do more work than just one song. So I'm not going to drop the names yet, but I'm working with a couple other artists where get ready to see me and a couple other motherfuckers that we love for like an EP or something for, I would call a super group, because I'm putting together some super motherfuckers and I'm jumping in the middle of it, of course, because it's coming out under my shit. So that is what it is. It is what it's going to be. And then as far as that, yeah, man, I'm excited. So side projects, web store, collaborations, man, after collaboration, I've done upwards of 50 plus collabs in a year and a half. So we're putting it in, man.
Hell yeah, and that's why I'm going to be your partner in all this too.
Hell yeah, man. Get ready. When you see me pull up and do a show, I want you on stage with me. If you're not hyping it up, I love your energy, man, and I love what you continue to bring to the table for all of us. It's a dope platform. Carnival Spirits, much love and respect. Everybody affiliated under this roof, much love and respect. The thing is we got so much negativity up to this current day of people that are just talking and they're not really. Here's the way I look at it. If I don't like you, I'm not going to talk about you very much. It's just the way it goes, because I'm focused on filling my mind with happiness and making my world a very positive, happy place. Because this music shit has allowed me to take the most evil, darkest, scummiest, fucked up parts of myself and turn it into spiritual gold, is the way I would put it, and turn it into something that's a real therapy and release for me. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. I don't have a plan B. This is it. I would be doing music just for me, period. And the fact that a couple other people rock with it and are feeling and seeing the vision of what we're putting together, that's dope as fuck. And like I said, I give love to you and everybody who allowed me to share it with y'all, man. That's why I'm putting together more shit. I can't wait to show you this new shit. So we can definitely confirm those projects that I've talked about tonight. And, there's other stuff I can't confirm, people that we're reaching out to and talking to that, only time will tell. But, man, that's the beauty thing. You don't want to burn your bridges in this game. And I see a lot of people who are salty and just get sweet. Let's be sweet, man. You attract more flies with sugar and honey than you do, shit. And that's just a fact. But anyway, that's all some bull. We're going to keep it moving in a positive direction. Anybody out there struggling with anything from heartbreak to addiction to anxiety, depression, we live in a real wicked world. So keep pushing back on it, man. I see so many beautiful people out here in this audience and just in this world, people who are the future talents, the future brains, the future soul, hearts and minds of this shit. So much love, everybody. Much love, Maximum Overload doing his thing, putting out that fire, dope music. So many other people coming up on the rise. Like, keep your eyes on people, because I see people working. Keep your eyes on Don Chaos here, man, because he's not going nowhere.
I guess I could tell him, you guys are going to hear it here live. Let's just say I'm about to be the Travis O'Gwen. Yeah.
Every successful team or artist or person, it's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? It's never, it might be an independent artist that you see, but behind every independent is usually a group of people who work well with each other and treat each other fine. I have one more thing I was going to reveal on y'all, and I don't know if I should drop it yet. Go ahead. Let's continue. You got any questions for me, Don?
I don't at the moment, but I will say now, so you guys know what we're going to be doing now. If you guys have anything like Like, if you're an artist or group and you want to work with Tommy, you can also go through me now because we're officially partners in this shit now. We made it official.
Yep, it's official. Blow the whistle. Like I said, Don's the motherfucking man. Anybody want to get a hold of me and isn't sure how, Don will help facilitate that. And that's really the biggest thing I can't stress more. I wouldn't have certain doors open for me, or I wouldn't have got to work with some of my favorite artists if it wasn't other people opening doors and other people facilitating. Sometimes you just need you need the hookup. And I'll tell you what, Don's the motherfucking plug. Max is the plug. These guys are the plug, man. Like, you just come at it the best way and just be positive, and let's steer this shit in the best direction possible. 2020 is going to be the year, man, but all the work's getting put in leading up to that. So
maybe we should make a parody shirt of that. Have it say Don Chaos Tommy James 2020.
Yeah, bro. Like election. Like, it could be a shirt that looks like election, an election shirt, like some presidential shit, 2020. Running for president, Tommy James and Chaos all day, bro. Like I said, man, this shit ain't stopping. It's not stopping. This isn't something I do as a hobby. This isn't something that Don's doing as a hobby. His heart's in this shit. That's why he's always going to be bringing content, and doors are going to continue to open. Not just for me and you, but for everybody out there putting in the love, putting in the hard work. That's all it is, man.
And I gave y'all a hint earlier. Not only we're going to be in Detroit, like me and Tommy partying, but me and him are going to be doing business stuff in Detroit, like working with our connections in Detroit. You never know. We might try to reach out to Prozac. You never know.
You never know, man. That's the beauty thing. You never know. And the big thing is, I'm looking forward to seeing not just you, man, but everybody at Hall of Wicked. It'll be my first time in Detroit, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate Halloween and Hall of Wicked and the holidays is with my brother and my motherfucking homies doing the damn thing, experiencing shit. Like, that's what life is, man. I love seeing people get out, do more, and live your life, man. Like I said, if there's something that you want to do, just do it. If there's somewhere you want to go. Yeah, bro. Much love and respect.
And Miss Moon in the chat says, "What up too?" You know who Miss Moon is.
Hell yeah. Much love, Miss Moon. That was some dope pictures I saw. Y'all were kicking it in the flesh on your IG. I always love seeing, because this internet thing, and it's beautiful because everyone I've met from YouTube in the Juggalo community is just like they are on here, but even more fresh, even more dope, because we're not using, it's not over some technology. It's in some real, like, I had such a good time, in the footage definitely shows at the Exilum Juggernaut benefit. That was lit. Seeing all y'all was just fresh as fuck. And yeah, man, shout out Brooklyn Menace. Dope footage, my dude.
And for those that don't know, Miss Moon is the mastermind behind the Cult of Chaos 2, where I'm the head. She is the Chaos Witch Priestess. So yeah.
Hell yeah, holding it down. Much love, Miss Moon. Much love, Sister Hatchet. I met her. She's dope. She gives great advice. I think I talked to her and she just gave some fresh ass advice. Shout out Esteban Mafioso for these dope ass shades. I'm still rocking them. I like them so much. I mean, everybody was so fresh, and that's the thing. Yeah, bro. All those live performances too were fresh too. I enjoyed that whole, like, that was just, it was magical, man. And this whole year is going to be full of the same kind of magic. Like I said, I'm looking forward to bringing people a tour, and I'm talking to all the right people to just do the damn thing. It's kind of like I said, the doors open. It's our job to walk through them when the door opens, and it's my turn, my time, I would say, to make sure that my music is digital and physical properly, so I can, and then I have all this merch and shit that's dope, all this dope shit, so I can take it with me and go on on the road, man, and just start getting that road experience. I've done a few shows throughout my, my life as an artist, but nothing like being on tour, nothing regular, So we're looking forward to doing that. And I want to be in the best shape of my life to give y'all the most energetic, fun performance I possibly can. I've done a lot of things. I've tweaked a lot of my personal diet and lifestyle so that I can be a better performer and be a more dynamic artist. And like I said, we all struggle from everything, from maybe trying to lose weight, from trying to quit smoking cigarettes, maybe drinking too much, maybe prescription medications we're on, from doctors. That's been my biggest change is, I live with physical and mental pain like we all do. Almost everybody does to a degree, that mental pain and that physical pain, depending on whatever your personal stance is. And I can only speak for myself, but I feel stronger and better. And don't get me wrong, I still get lit. I still party. I'm still in the mix, but I'm just so much more serious about my health Monday through Friday and this music. I want to stay healthy so I can just really do this damn shit.
And now Miss Moon said dope accomplishments. So and she said hella props, so keep it up.
So much love and respect. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all y'all so much. I'm on such a positive tip right now. And yeah, bro, I'm excited to see everything that you and your channel does, the whole Carnival Spirits crew. Big things coming, y'all. Big things dropping nonstop.
But yeah, I just confirmed y'all. Tommy James is going to be the Tech 9, and I'm going to be the Travis O'Gwen. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. I
never thought I would be getting back into the music industry. I gave up on that a long time ago, but now it's come back full circle. Now I'm making it a priority and a career.
Yeah, bro. Full circle, man. And that's what it is. Your heart's in it. You got a passion for music and people that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And like I said, we're going to fill the underground with more of this kind of positive, not just positive vibes, but just good energy. And the thing is, I'm a dark person. I have dark music sometimes. I have a dark mind. But, the light still shines in darkness, man. And like I said, I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for you, Don, and everybody else just showing mad love and just being an inspiration. You're an inspiration with everything you do. Ninja with the Pencil, let me give him a shout out. His dope ass artwork. Don't sleep on that homie. He does some dope ass shit. Everybody's hella talented and everybody's coming swinging for the fences, I feel like. So I'm excited, bro.
Oh yeah, I guess some questions we could ask, like that some people are probably wondering with those collaborations, and I think you had a private conversation with me. You said people think it's harder to get some of these artists that you probably wouldn't want to imagine someone working with, but you said it's actually a lot easier than people make it out to be.
Yeah, man. It's like, it's really not here's the thing, man. And I can honestly say this for all different kind of artists, bigger to smaller. It really, if they really love music and they really fucking want to do it and they are into it like that, it usually starts with hitting up management. Get a hold of the proper channels to go through. Sometimes hitting up somebody personally doesn't work, but we are in this age of information. So sometimes a DM might be all you need to the artist, but sometimes I can only speak for myself. If you usually go through their management, and you guys can talk budgets and negotiate what works for you. I've had a lot of people just be dope as fuck and like they fucking fuck with music in general. So they're willing to work with your budget. They're not gonna, they're willing to, hey, just get my studio time and let me be able to get my smoke on. And that's usually how I work, to be honest, unless I just don't know you or don't something, or I just really don't I just fuck with so many different kinds of beats and musicians and shit. I got so many different kinds of sounds in my mind that I just try not to put myself in a box, but I've been able to reach out through, like I said, proper channels and a proper attitude. Don't talk like you've known them for your whole life. Just, hey, I'm putting together a project and we'd love to have you be a part of it. You know, what do we got to do to make this happen? You know, it's so much more simple than I even realized when I got into this. And then it just starts to become like second nature. And that's something I may be just good at is networking kind of behind the scenes. And that's why it's dope to have someone like Don Chaos involved. Like, man, let's get you dealing with some people and, you know, get you getting, you know, maybe a couple, like I'm talking to people right now to get some interviews for this channel for you in the tunnels, people who have been on No Jumper straight up. Like, no, that's huge. Like, to me, I want to see that crossover continue to happen, like Ghost Main, Suicide Boys, just this blend and merge of sounds and schools of thought, and that's hip-hop and music. That's why we love it. And I'm happy you brought that up, Don, because I have one more piece of news that I want to leave people with, one more hint. Now, I confirmed a lot of shit. I confirmed Jonathan Davis of Korn, the Esham, the Tommy James OG, Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover remake, if you will. Be just some brand new flavor. The live band shit, you know, it's so beautiful. And I worked with somebody who unfortunately is not with us anymore. They passed, you know, they passed away. And nobody saw shit in this artist. When at the time I did this collab a couple years ago, damn near, the artist didn't blow up. The artist ended up putting in work, continuing to grind, and then unfortunately passed. And it was a bad time for me to release this song because I want to respect people's families, and not just their family, their fan bases. I'm not just going to pop up and be like, hey, look what I got. But I have a track with somebody who's a dope artist who's no longer with us that I will be unveiling very, very soon. So I want to leave a little speculation, but it's somebody that's dope as fuck, and I'm happy that I was able to get the feature when I did, and I'll be very happy to share with people, you know, people who know me on the low, like Dawn hit me up and we can talk and stuff, but I want to leave the people with that because I want to get this thought across on this subject.
I have a hunch who it is. Is it an artist who released a lot of music even before he passed away, that he has so much unreleased stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know.
There's other people. I'm not the only one. Like, it's just one of those things. I saw something in this person. I sat on the song. And like I said, I'll be able to release it now that I feel the time is right, and I'm not going to ruffle anyone's feathers. You're going to be like, oh, look what Tommy James is on some fuck shit now with this. Like, I'm trying to be more calculated. But what I want to get across with a situation like this is this individual was somewhat doubted, and not doubted, but slept on. Don't wait till an artist passes away or even blows up to show them love. There's so many talented people out there that just aren't getting. I'm not even talking about me. Fuck me. I'm talking about there's people out there putting in mad work who are mad talented that are just getting slept on because maybe they don't know how to market themselves correctly. Maybe the right eyes haven't seen them yet. Maybe it's for whatever reason, it's a factor game. But, you know, let me give you another example. I did not just one, but a few songs with Jason the Sin God, you know, a year plus ago, 2 years ago. That dude has continued to work and amaze me, and now he's working with DJ Clay and Armed Robbery Entertainment, and that's not it. He's not going to quit rapping tomorrow. Whether he's your cup of tea or not, I just recognize real. And, you know, like I said, I'm happy I did the tracks I did because, you know, hey, the price does go up, you know, it doesn't go down if somebody continues to put that work in. But I say fuck money too, because really, I like to refer to money as resources instead of money, because, you know, money can get you things. Money can get you to, okay, maybe film a music video. That's going to probably cost you some money unless you know a videographer. You know, getting a collab with somebody who's relatively well known in anywhere, even in the underground, might cost. It depends on the person. And it depends on a lot of things. Don't shoot yourself short. Just as much as you don't want to, you know, don't cut other people short. Don't doubt yourself, man. You could be working with the people that inspired you as a child tomorrow. Period. If you do,
anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I just leave it at that. Dream it, you can do it. We're all examples of that. So much love, man.
And who knows, y'all might even see Don Chaos being interviews as being a successful businessman.
Yep, exactly, man. Continue to network, treat people, and the main thing is you treat people with kindness and the way you would want to be treated, and that's the biggest thing, in my opinion. I'm not a perfect person. You know, I'm a ginger. I can be a hothead. I can be crazy as fuck. I can run my mouth like a motherfucker. That's definitely why I rap. And that's not always good qualities, cutting people off, talking loud as fuck, da 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 da. But we live, we learn, and like all I can say is, no one's perfect, but you still got to find the things about yourself that you hold dear and love, man, because love yourself, feel yourself. It's not a bad thing at all. But at the same time, be humble and don't burn your bridges, man. And you will be able to have this whole shit open to you. And it's beautiful. I expect to see Don Chaos in the industry a lot more interviews, more places, more shows. Slowly, you'll be doing more and more. And the thing is, we never know what it's going to be. We just got to live our lives and do it because we love it and we have the passion, and that energy is going to translate. So people are going to get that through a t-shirt or, maybe a piece of Don Chaos merch. They're going to be like, this shit's fresh as fuck, and wear it with pride because they know what it stands for. And they know what this underground shit that we are all a part of and allowed to be a part of. I'm thankful for the ones who paved this road and showed us how to do it. Showed us how to be our own bosses, our own CEOs, run our own labels, run our own teams. I mean, damn, that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And anybody not taking advantage of that, I feel sorry for you, but I can't focus on other people. Just don't get caught slipping. Don't sleep on yourself. I mean, that's the biggest thing. But I see big things coming, man, for your channel, and you're going to be talking to some more artists. Like I said, I'm excited for Hall of Wicked. Who knows who, you're going to run into down there. Sometimes it's just being at the right place at the right damn time. And yeah, man, I see you getting some good interviews. I see Rocks TV doing their thing. I mean, like I said, who knows? Maybe even Rocks TV interviews Don Chaos. I'd like to see that shit.
I mean, hell, you might even hear people say, "Oh, Tommy James got this track, and then he got it because Don was networking for him."
Yeah. Well, you're over there a part of a whole nother scene, over there in Denver, Colorado is a pretty tight rock of underground talent and movers and shakers. So, it might be you opening the door for me, or maybe me, you never know. That's why I just can't, I saw a lot of people throughout the last couple of days, and we always see it. I mean, I've experienced it and been a part of it. I've seen people feeding into the drama out there, hey, yeah, there you go, bro. See, I kind of almost puked in my mouth thinking about it. Don't do it. It's a trap. Focus on yourself and your own future and your family and your talents and your loved ones and your real fam out there. Don't get caught focused on what other people are saying. Or, 9 times out of 10 now, if someone says something about me I don't like, I just don't respond. Sometimes it takes learning that. I learned the hard way, unfortunately, but I'm happy I did, and I'm not just running my mouth and being hateful. I'm a very loving dude who's got a lot of energy that I want to put back out there. I'm definitely revitalized. We've all been through things in our life, and it either makes us or breaks us. And shit, we're those kind of people who really, I feel like, learn. And something I love about this underground is everybody's comes together. We help each other through our struggles. Let's unite. Let's help each other. Let's build each other up all day. Let's do that, because we're so much stronger together than we are separated. And there might be something about this person I don't like, or this person don't like about me, but you know what? At the end of the day, no harm, no foul. If you ain't hurting me and you're not hurting my loved ones, I have no reason to over obsess about anything. And I see a lot of people out there who are just, thank goodness, not really in any of maybe our direct circles, but a lot of people are lost in the way out there, just giving into the negativity and the drama. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I'm ready to just party, have a dope ass time, and put out this dope ass shit for everybody to see. And Don Chaos is going to continue to bring the dope ass interviews, the dope content, and make his connections. You're going to see me and this guy do a lot more throughout the next year and to come. So like I said, everybody out there, love and respect, love yourself, continue to push and fight for what you want.
And that deserves this sound effect again. Glad I can add that to the show now.
Hell yeah, man. And I can't thank you again enough. You know, shit, I'll even take my glasses off. I can't thank you enough for having me up on here and, you know, continuing to show love and continuing just to be a real homie, man. It was so dope when you popped up at the benefit show. And I just have that. That's one of those things that stick with me about the gathering, is just how people pop up and you see them and meet them for the first time. And it's all, dude, I spent so much time I think you were doing pretty much the exact same thing, just going around, like running in and meeting mad motherfuckers. We're not just with homies and people from the YouTube community, but other artists and just everybody, man. We have something so special.
Networking, I was taking care of people. If I saw someone that needed water, I'm like, here, and I just handed them a thing of water.
Water, man. That's one of the biggest keys to, I would say, me personally, for my mental and physical health. I hate water. I don't ever drink it. I drink coffee and soda, like soda pop. I just like saying that to fuck with people. But water, drink water, man. It's bland and it doesn't have much flavor to it, but drink water, not just at the gathering, but in your life. Water is your fucking friend. Water is a good thing, man. I'm tripping on water right now.
Hashtag Earth Juice, y'all.
Man, you'll feel so much better hydrated. And I've lived so much of my life like not drinking water, not giving a fuck, just drinking like alcohol and coffee and shit that dehydrates you, drinking Mad Pop. Like, the main thing is, you know, you just live and you learn, and what works for me might not work for the next person. But I mean, I try to peep game, and I see y'all out there taking care of yourselves, and it's inspired me to do the same thing. You know what I mean? And I've always said, man, me as a zombie, me as an unhealthy zombie is a force in nature. So a rejuvenated, healthy me is scary, man. Like, I've been scaring myself. This new shit that I've been writing, these new feelings I've been feeling for almost the first time in years, or, you know, whatever you want to say it, you know, I just know that I'm got some real dope shit to put out there, and it's not just me, the people that I've worked with, it's going to be dope. But after this set of collabs and group efforts, it's going to be, I'm just going to work on singles, man. It's just going to be like a single Tommy James song, and I'll focus more on my single game and making a video and having artwork for every single song. But yeah, shout out everybody that fucked with me this year and gave me a chance to rock with you, because I love this shit, man. I'll live for it and die for it.
And we're just getting started.
Just getting started. Isn't that beautiful? You know, I forget who said this. I think it was Violent J who said this in an interview, and he said, you're only brand new once. You're only new once. You only come out once. That's a special time. You know what I'm saying? And what is the time that most people are like, man, that's when they were the best. They usually refer to the artist earlier material, but I mean, it's true. But as an artist, I want to continue to grow and evolve, and I want you to see that. I want people to see, man, like me sound like this one year and continue to play with sounds, work with different artists. We're going to have some more, you know, some more fusional genre mixing, like some more rock and roll and metal in there, man. Because I was a big fan always of like Slipknot and Pantera and Disturbed and Power Man, and just so mad groups of all different kinds, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, just all across the board. I liked all kinds of bands and artists from a little kid. And I'm excited to be doing some shit with a live band, man. I think that's gonna be sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And
It's
we did
coming.
get a question in the chat. Someone said, what would probably be one of your favorite personal collaborations that you've done so far, if you have one? I understand it's probably a hard choice.
It's hard, but probably Busy Bone, and that's just because I was such a big fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony when I was younger, and ICP at the same time. I'm mad off and on listen to those, and you can probably kind of almost hear it in my flow, but I definitely am I'm a Bone Thuggalo, bro. Like, I love Bone Thugs. ICP and Bone Thugs are my two favorite rap groups, period. And then it goes on from there. I'm a big Cypress Hill fan, and I like all types of shit. Jedi Mind Tricks is huge too. But yeah, Busy Bone, he's just, that dude's a legend, and his flow, going high, going low, singing fast, and just sing-song rap style. We see everybody from the Migos and everybody down the line using that flow now. It's not just me that was inspired. That inspired a generation of hip-hop heads to fucking rap fast and put harmonies in their raps. And then, and that's something I've always respected about Insane Clown Posse, was the fusional aspect of them actually using, like heavy metal guitars in some of their production, and singing, not just being rappers, but Violent JB singing, man. It is what it is. And the funny thing is, a lot of people, like, I always tell people, like, I'm not a singer, but more and more as I progress musically, I love to fucking sing, and I'm still going to keep it wicked. And that's why another project that I'm loosely working on, is the Wicked Shit in Harmony project, which will feature, members of like Bone Thugs and Harmony, and members of like maybe Psychopathic Records, and real wicked shit though, like some originator shit. Like, but that's something that's kind of in its infancy. I just don't want to let go of that project. But I was blessed to get any of these people on songs separately. But like I said, I just want to stress that we're working on like some super group type, putting people together, and the producers that I'm working with too. Like, wait till you see these beats that we started killing, these people we started. Like I said, the doors continue to open. I'm just going to continue to work hard, and you'll get a good name. Like, your name's good with people and with the underground for the most part. Like, people know Don Chaos is chill, and he don't got a hateful bone in his body, and he's not going to bring you on his show to try to trigger you or fuck with you. That's just not your steez. There's other shows that are dope for that, like, that I got mad respect for. It's all, we all have our own little style and way we do things, and that's what I think makes us original and makes us, like, it gives us a good word. Like, people know, everyone I've worked with for these projects knows that, hey, he's on the level, he'll pay up front, he's not a hound dog, he's not texting me every day about what he had for dinner or whatever. There's certain factors that go in there, because at the end of the day, these artists that we love are people too, you know what I mean? They have wives and kids and families and so on and so forth. So I've always tried to be respectful, unless it's at a concert or something. I might see you and not even come up on you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But to each their own. I mean, I just think it's dope, this underground shit we have, because people are more accessible now. Like, if you notice someone like maybe Kung Fu Vampire, let me use him as an example. He's very organic. He's very accessible. Anybody who's dealt with him knows that he'll probably come on and be interviewed on a platform like this. He'll respond to every DM. He's just that kind of dude. And that's kind of how I roll, more or less. Like, I'm accessible. If you hit me up at any given time, if you call me on my phone at 10 at night, I'll probably answer the motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I want to be. I want to continue to let people hate me, let people love me, let people do what they want. It's their choice. It's their time. It has nothing. When you can make that separation and say that had nothing to do with me to a degree, and I'm not going to lie, like, you know, I left a bad taste in some people's mouths. You know, I've come and, you know, oversold my music and maybe talk like just hyping the fuck because I'm excited. I'm really passionate about it. And, you know, like I said, I take full responsibility for running my mouth and being a, you know, loudmouth motherfucker. That is what it is, you know. But I still, like I said, I got love for everybody, even somebody who's like, fuck Tommy James. I don't get mad. Like, if anything, it's when nobody is saying your name, that's when you might want to worry if you care. I don't really care about how much my name's brought up, whether it be negative or positive. But, you know, if you're in this game like the hip hop game, you know, and you're trying to get out there and get listeners and stuff, like, it ain't a bad thing. If someone leaves a bad comment, it's still a comment. If someone puts the thumbs down on your video, it's still an interaction. When people say fuck you, I won't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I won't put anybody on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people, I won't even put them on blast like that, but where it's like, you know, my house could be burning down. I'm not I'm not asking you for help. I don't really want to, you know, it just depends, you know. And that's something I love about our community is that we usually big up the people who deserve it. And then the people who don't just aren't around. Like I said, I don't have time to talk about people I don't like. And I honestly don't really not like anybody. For the most part, I'm one of those people. I've learned to even like people that I don't like, if that makes sense. Like, it just is healthier mentally for me to be able to do that. And you're an inspiration, Don. Like, you're the karma millionaire. This is a school of thought that I always knew it was probably the right thing to do, but I'm a ginger. I get excited, you know, it is what it is. And I've become a lot more, man, I would say even within the last year, so much more mature and you know, still me, still hype, but I don't judge people like that. I don't really focus, is what I'm saying. I'm too busy.
Associate with me though, because you could say I was kind of an influence on you and helped you with that, and I gave you advice for that.
You did. You actually fucking 100%. Let me give credit where it did. There was definitely times where I was like, man, it's getting to me. The pressure's on. I'm noticing every little comment and every little negative thing and feeding into it, and it didn't help me at all.
And then I'm like, bro, it's all good.
It's all good. Don't even focus on it. Like, it's one of those things, man. The people who focus on that and let every little thing in the world get to them are the people who usually aren't around tomorrow and around the next day. I want enduring individuals who can take some shit, go through the flame, and still walk out through the other side and be like, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still pushing. There's something about the human spirit in general that is endearing, and I love that about people, and I just want more of that quality for myself. Like, I've already been beat up, man. As far as life's concerned, without going on a bunch of sob stories, I've already been knocked around a bunch. Like, you name it. It's probably happened. Like, I've been through some things. I've seen some things, but I can take that in, and it's all lessons that we learned. And thanks to people like you, Maximum Overload, I talk to from time to time. Zay's always a good homie. You know, there's so many people in this community and with this YouTube shit. DJ Run for Cover, Scottish Misfit, all them Warlockside, always just brothers, man. Straight up, it is what it is. I'll be talking to y'all until I'm old and gray. Like, you know, I can already tell it's like that. Like, you guys are doing your thing, keep pushing, and I can't wait to see what's up, man. For Dawn Chaos especially, man, because I know that there's some announcements coming soon.
Oh yeah, and that's why I told people not only are we going to be in Detroit having fun, we're going to be both networking together as partners now officially in Detroit.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's the big thing is, you know, we're there to enjoy, not just enjoy Hallowicked, but to bring in Halloween in all the right ways. And it's like a planets aligning type thing, and the stars just seem to be in the right spots. I got a great feeling. That's all I can say. Like, I have that gut feeling that it's all gonna be dope. We're all gonna make some dope connections as well. Like I said, I'm always talking to motherfuckers, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. All this stuff that we're doing, It started as a thought, you know.
And y'all might even see if people want to interview Tommy James, he's gonna be like, all right, you can interview me on video, but my partner Don Chaos has to be in the interview with me.
Yep. Fuck yeah, man. We're gonna be rolling. Like that's gonna be kind of like we're gonna be like that's where the crew starts, man. Like we're all part of this bigger crew and this bigger underground entity, but like real connections are formed. You know what I'm saying? And like me and you are gonna be rolling deep. That's what I'm saying. Like me and you, bro, it's nothing but love and respect, and it never has been anything but. And
And Miss Moon said that in the chat that she's gonna be proud to be rolling deep with us at Hall of Wicked.
see, like I said, man, it's one of those things. Like I hate to be corny, but if you build it, they will come. But like it's one of those things that it's an energy thing. The energy is going to start collecting into that, and we're us as collective individuals have dope energy, but together it's so much more stronger, especially when we're focused on things like positivity, unification, seeing everybody else win. It ain't just about like that's the biggest thing about what if you noticed half the shit I talked about tonight wasn't even all about me. It all involves my producers, the people who have rocked with me and helped me make these dope tracks, these legends in the motherfucking game who have shown me love.
Because you're humble and you respect those who came before you.
I do, man. I do. I'm a student of the game, and like we're still learning. But the thing is, I have a great feeling about the road we're on, man. And it was paved before the road we're walking was already paved by some dope motherfuckers. So like, just that's the thing about history. I'm not a huge history buff, but if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. And not just that, like anything mistake you could make or anything you want to do, someone's probably already done before. So if you do your research, you can learn a better way of going about things. So that's something I've definitely done. I have no shame in my game telling people where I got my business model from and my overall ideas from, because it's not hard to see what works, man. And I look up to entrepreneurs and those independent artists out there who are starting their own labels and doing their own thing, who are really they're not trying to eat up on other people's plates. They're going to be feeding motherfuckers. Like that's my overall goal by this. All talent, producers, artists of any kind. I want to be able to make things happen to where we can all work together. Me and you work together and
fight for our families.
Yeah, doing what we love. That's the whole. I mean, I would do it and spend every little drop of my resources to do what I do, regardless. The fact that there's an opportunity there and that there's lanes and areas for us to be able to feed ourselves and our loved ones off of stuff that we love to do, that is a beautiful fucking thing. And I don't want to take advantage of it. We're talking to all the right people. The only thing I played with having a manager before, I don't know if me and you got too in depth, but it was somebody that I didn't know very well and somebody who didn't share my vision. Like, it's people like you who share the dream and share the vision, and everybody else out there that sees the bigger picture. And I want to do things the right way and talk to the right people. So we're definitely doing it, man. And thank you once again for having me on here and being able to share all these upcoming songs and releases and merch and the web store and side projects. Just, man, anybody who knows me and who's paid attention this year knows it's going to be song after song, album after album. Like I'm going to, and it's definitely, there's quality control involved, but I want to keep busy and keep pumping out that good work. Like, before I get off of here, I will just say, like, a lot of my music is almost vastly different from other songs, especially now the road I'm going. So you might get a song that's more, wicked, or a song that's more catchy, or a song that's more sad or emotional.
Or funny.
Yeah. We don't want to be a one-trick pony, man. We're definitely going to keep doing the wicked shit, because the wicked shit is where it's at, and that's the overall thing that gets my aggression and that's how I get my rocks off. But I also am loving to just incorporate these live band elements in the melodic elements to it. So just stay tuned, man. Thank you for having me on here. I'm gonna be getting out of here. I got some things I gotta get done, but man, I just got nothing but love for you, everybody in the chat. Follow your dreams. Don Chaos, hit me up later, man. You already know what it is, homie.
All right, bro. Later.
Yes, sir.
So y'all heard it here. Don Chaos and Tommy James are officially business partners. I am officially, you guys are now seeing a whole side of me. You are now going to see more of Don Chaos, the businessman. Yes, I never thought I'd be involved in the music industry, and now it's come full circle. I'm going to have all those lanes in the music industry, and I'm proud of it. And I'm going to be doing it because I love it and have a passion for it. Big things coming, y'all. Thank you to my brother and now partner in this business, Tommy James. We got this going, and it's been made officially live here on Carnival Spirits. We're coming, y'all. We are coming. We are coming strong, like the mentality of boxers. The rings say it all. So yeah, it's time, y'all. And for that, we are going to play a Tommy James song for y'all. So are you guys ready? Yeah. It's official. It was made official here live. That was one of my big announcements for y'all. I love y'all so much. I am proud of y'all. I just hope y'all continue to know that I am always grateful for each and every single one of you. I love every single one of y'all. Let everyone know the dawn is coming, and he is coming with an army. Cult of Chaos, we coming. Carnival Spirits, we coming. My life and career for the rest of my life has now been set in stone here live. Everything's come full circle. What up, KJ? I love y'all. So spread the message. And now, I am just going to do what I've been doing. Start doing business connections. Time to get to work. I don't stop working though, but the work doesn't stop, y'all. And I want to bring y'all with me. A lot of y'all, I'm grabbing every single one of y'all by the hands and pulling you up. No one gets left behind. The Dawn reaches out, because that is my job as the Dawn, to reach out and pull y'all up. Cult of Chaos. In Dawn we trust. Dawn 2020. Dawn Chaos signing out. I am the Dawn, and you guys already know this. I love every single one of you. From my heart and soul. Young heart, old soul. This is the Dawn. And I'm just getting started, y'all. Peace. The eyes are now the focus. The light has drifted from one direction now to the direction here and those in my circle. It's time, y'all. This is the Dawn. And I will forever, always remember where I came from. And I will always continue to be the humble Dawn that y'all know me as. Whoop whoop. Spread the word, y'all. I love y'all.